Hey girlies, it's Tara.
And it's Lissie, your favourite FaceTime besties. Well, we better be anyway.
Obviously. Welcome to an episode of Navigating Your 20s with us. We hope you enjoy.
And just a reminder, girls, we are absolutely not trained experts.
We are just girlies too, so don't take anything we say as gospel.
So I'm thinking, let's just try and figure out this whole 20s thing together. What do you think, Tara?
I think that's what we're basically doing every day together, babe. So let's get straight into it.
Hey guys.
Hey girls.
We're back.
Guys, it's been so long.
It has been so long. I can't even remember the last time we filmed. Did we even post this week?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I remember. But we filmed it a couple weeks ago.
I didn't like it. I barely spoke to Lissie the past 2 weeks.
It's
not been good for us.
I've been completely and utterly ditched. We've gone cold turkey.
I didn't like it. It's not for me, actually. So I think the long distance isn't for me, but not knowing every single thought inside my head is definitely not for me.
I know. We had planned to record an hour ago, and we literally just spent the whole hour catching up on FaceTime.
I didn't even realise.
George just came in to go to the loo, because I'm in my bedroom. George just came in to go to the loo, and he poked his head round, and I was like, "Oh, we haven't started recording yet." He goes, "You haven't started recording?" He was like, "You're gonna have nothing left to talk about." He was like, "Let me just grab my gym stuff. I'm going to the gym." I was like, "Okay."
Oh my god, I didn't even realise because I was just so happy to speak to you. I didn't even look at the time.
So funny.
Guys, I'm gonna cry. I'm in my feels lately.
But we're back, we're ready. We've got a big catch up, really. I've been away again.
Yeah, guys, what's new?
Tara's been living up in New York.
I have.
Having a great time.
That's all I'm gonna say about it.
Yeah, she doesn't want to discuss.
Guys, I'm terrified. I can't discuss things. I'm too scared. When you know something's legit when I can't discuss it because I freaking out.
Yeah, but all you need to know is the reason why she can't discuss, and that's because she's in love.
No. Guys, I'm not. What are you talking about? I don't even know what men are. I don't speak to men. I don't. I'm just crashing out.
That's okay.
Well, hopefully by the time this goes live, we'll have some.
Yes, we'll have some more clarity. A conversation will be had. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, literally, this man's gonna be like, I've known you. Well, he's known me a long time, but he's gonna be like, we've seen each other a couple times, and I'm gonna be like, well, I just want to know.
I just need some clarity on the situation. You know,
just because I just think life's too short, guys. Like, I just want to make sure I'm not putting energy into the right thing.
Exactly, and I also think, actually, if you just get clarity at the beginning of what it is that one another wants, then you're always going to be on the same page. Communication is key, because if someone doesn't communicate something in the right way, or there is no communication, feelings get hurt, people get the wrong side, and it all goes terribly wrong. Whereas actually, if you just put it out straight, I also think you're not really the type of girl to like date around lots. Like, if you like someone, you kind of want to put your energy into one person rather than put it into like 10 different people.
But it's honestly, you fucking read me like a book. I mean, well, you know me so fucking well, so that's fair. But
I think it's quite common though. Like, I feel like maybe not. I don't know.
I don't know. Some girls like really get around it.
Yeah, that is true.
But I think I get hit by like when I like somebody, I just like them.
Yeah,
like it's like it hits me like a ton of bricks because I think it takes a lot for me to like somebody. Like, they have to, like, I don't know, have a certain aura
tick a lot of
them.
boxes.
So like because I went on, I obviously told the pod, but like those dates when I first came here, I was seeing someone back from Colorado. All this stuff, and like I did like them, but just it's a different
feeling.
When I feel like I could actually like someone, it's like it terrifies me, and I panic, and I want to put my energy into them. But this one's a bit of a delicate matter, and you know what? Depending how Thursday goes, ladies, tomorrow. God, I'm terrified. He made some jokes he's gonna listen to the pod, and I'm like, you can't, because I can't divulge, you know. But look, we'll see how tomorrow goes, and if it goes the way I want it to, then I'll tell the pod the story, because it's quite a good one. It's actually, this man's been around since I was 13.
Yeah, it's like a written love story come into real life.
I'm just a girl, but like he could literally be like, yeah, Tara's my friend, and like, but surely not. But like, you never know. So I just need
No.
to get clarity tomorrow, and then I'll fill you in
Yeah, I'm excited.
because that it would be the best story the pod's ever seen. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh my god, it would just be so ideal. So
But
ideal.
anyway, that's my life. Lizzie, tell us about your holidays so I can crash out in private.
So I went to Rhodes with my sister, which was so lovely. We literally just did nothing. Guys, I read 2 books, and that is quite something for me because I don't really read. I read Verity and I read The Housemaid. Basically, my sister bought The Housemaid, I bought Verity. Then we read them, swapped, and read them like the other ones.
Sorry, this
Um,
is so sweet.
I know, and they were so good. I was just so indulged, like I couldn't put the book
Oh,
down. I know, and it was just so nice, like not being on my phone and having a distraction to not being on my phone. Do you know what I mean? But we had the best time. We literally didn't leave the hotel. We basically got an all-inclusive hotel. I've never been to an all-inclusive before, so like it was just like a interesting experience. Like we just didn't really know how to navigate ourselves around. But they had like 3 restaurants on site, so you could like do something different for dinner each night, which was quite nice.
yeah.
Um, but like all drinks were included. So like every time we went to the bar, you could just get like unlimited drinks. And it was just ideal. But yeah, we basically just didn't leave. They had a really nice beach, so we spent our whole time on the beach. My sister burnt to an absolute crisp, which was quite hilarious. I luckily had a bit of a base tan. Because the sun, it was so strong. It was UV 11 one day, which is like
I wouldn't survive that.
extreme. Like that's not even like high. It goes low, medium, high, and then 11 plus is extreme. And I
Oh
was
my
wearing
God.
factor 30, which is like quite high. I normally wear like factor 20 if I'm tanned, or 15. I was wearing factor 30, sometimes even wear oil. And I thought this holiday
Yeah.
isn't the time for oil because I'm going to absolutely crisp up. I was wearing factor 30. I applied it like 3 times a day. And like even like, like where your bikini line is, it always like burns a bit where it kind of rubs off. Even I was burning and I burnt my back one day, but it did turn to tan the next day. So it was all right.
Look how
Um,
tan she is, guys. Like if you're listening to this without looking at the video, please click on the video. So look, she joined the FaceTime call and I audibly gasped.
I feel like I don't even look this tanned in this lighting. On FaceTime, I looked a bit more tanned.
I, Liz, you look so tan. I can't even. I don't know if it's also the white top and then the white background, but I'm like,
Yeah, I love a
who's
tan though.
that?
Like, honestly, it just makes me feel so great. Like, I love a tan. There's nothing better.
I
Like, it
love it.
just makes
Lizzie,
everything look great.
there's been times where she's gone through her camera roll when I'm like sat next to her and she looks back at the time she was 10 and like gets emotional about the fact she's not 10.
I do. If I get on a holiday, like in the midst of winter, sometimes I'll look back on my Instagram, and if I get into like a holiday, like whole, and I look back to last summer, I like almost nearly have a tear in my eye because I'm so pale. I was even looking through like one of my highlights on my Instagram today, and the first one was like from this year in winter, and I was like, oh my god,
You always look 10.
I'm so glad.
You're
Oh my
like,
god. I haven't actually told you about the mare of my dresses. Right, guys, I have 2 weddings this
I'm
week.
scared.
One is tomorrow, one is on Saturday. I don't have a dress for
Who-
either.
Whose weddings are these?
Tomorrow is some of our friends from Winchester. But Guy, the man, boy, Guy, I don't know what to call him, the
Room.
groom. He works for George's parents. He's really good friends with George's brothers. And on Saturday, it's my cousins, and I don't have a dress.
Lizzie.
No, listen, I ordered a dress, right? I'm not going to call out the brand. I ordered a dress on Sunday, paid £7 next day delivery. It came Tuesday, that's fine. Opened it up, really excited to try it on. It was the wrong dress. They had sent me the wrong dress. They had actually then emailed on the Monday being like, hey, do you want any gifting? And I was like, perfect. I'll ask for the exact same dress as gifting. My one, which I've bought, will come first, and then I'll just like return the gifted one, but as the one I paid for, if that kind of makes sense. But obviously, then they sent the wrong one. Then I was like, it's fine. The gifting will arrive today. Has it arrived today? No. I asked George to stay home to work from home because I was shooting this morning. Didn't arrive. It's coming tomorrow, and I leave to go to Winchester at 11 a.m. So I've had to reorder it to Winchester, so it should come on Friday, the day before the wedding.
That's making me anxious for you.
it's making me anxious. And tomorrow, I don't even have a dress. I don't even know what I'm going to do. I just can't even comprehend it. Like, I can't even think about it.
You've got some stunning dresses.
Oh, I might wear that brown one.
Which brown one? The one I
The
love.
one, yeah, the one I put on my story in Rhodes.
Yeah, sexy.
Because it's only the evening as well, so I'm a bit like, who really cares? Do you know what I mean?
Nah, you'll look good in anything with that tan. Don't you worry, babe.
Thanks, girl. It's because I really wanted like a cutout dress because my tummy's the most tan. So I was like, if I have a cutout
Guys,
dress, then
her
I could get
stomach.
that. I was like, get
Guys,
a nice tan tummy out, but I couldn't find one.
guys, she just showed me. I was like, show me your tan lines.
I wish my whole body went the color of my belly.
Why does your belly go darker? Because mine always
I
does too
think,
when I rarely tan.
yeah, and I was speaking to Liv about it as well, and hers does too. I think it's because that's where it's like the most amount of skin.
Uh,
So it's like it kind of soaks up. That's what my impression, because my chest doesn't really tan
it's
that
so.
much, and it's because I
It's
don't
so
really have like much skin on my chest.
wait, I'm actually that's so funny. It's 6%. Wait, guys, you can't see. I don't know if you can actually see, but I do have some tan lines.
Oh my
Wait,
god, you do. It's kind of blurry, but I can see.
wait. Bear with, guys. You can't really see
Yes.
just from going to a baseball game. So I do tan. I just hate the sun.
Wow, that's crazy. I love the sun. I was soaking it up. I literally couldn't. My sister was like, I need to go in the shade. I was like, be my guest. I'll be in the sun.
No, Lissy, the sun here is different. The sun in New York is
Really?
different.
To be fair,
I
though, I
cannot
do
express to
think
you.
the sun in a city is different. Like, if you know you can get
No,
into the sea and cool off, it's nice.
no, the sun in London, yeah, it was awful. Hated it. I cannot tell you. It's been basically consistently like 34 degrees here.
Fuck.
You know how hot New York feels with
Yeah.
all these concrete buildings and 34
Oh,
to the point where like I'm dripping
shit.
as soon as I step outside.
At least you got aircon though in your flat.
Thank fucking God. But I tell
Yeah.
you what, like I tomorrow night still gonna be like 31 degrees and I like how does one look cute?
Yeah, that is the struggle, isn't it?
And we're sitting I want to go outside. I want to sit outside.
Yeah. Although maybe if it's like afternoon, evening, it might be a bit cooler.
Nope.
No?
That's what one would think. Guys, I'm gonna die. Tara doesn't do heat. New York summers are like, it's nothing I've ever experienced.
Crazy. Shit. But how was your week with Eve?
I thought you were just about to say,
Oh.
and I was like, you shut your
Don't
mouth right
call him
now.
out like that. God, who do you think I am?
Sorry, pardon me, guys. I'm panicking if you can't tell. No, it was so nice. I was literally telling Missy when we faced them earlier, it was been so nice. Obviously, I was in Colorado for 2.5 months without any of my friends, just like living whatever
Yeah,
that version of life was. And
that
then
dream.
yeah, living the dream, am I right, ladies? Um, that's literally how I feel about that.
Oh,
And then the first 2 weeks here was so nice, and obviously I had like Ellie and a few other people that I didn't knew from London, and but I was like trying to make new friends and like settle in, and it was just so nice to have somebody that just knew me
yeah.
and like a
No,
piece of
no
home.
pressure. You don't have to like. I feel like as well when you obviously meet new people, like you really have to like conversate. Do you know what I mean? Like you have to really put a lot of effort into the conversation. It's always so nice
100%.
not having to do that. And like if there's an awkward silence, no, really, it's not awkward with someone you really know because you just sit there on your phone and it's fine.
No, literally, and even I've known each other nearly 10 years now, so like
Crazy.
we've been around together for a while. So I was like, it was just so nice to like in uni, I used to say I wanted to move to New York, and it was just like so
Yeah.
nice to like have her here. And she just, yeah, we just had such a good time. I don't even know what we did, just caused chaos, to be honest.
Oh my god, I saw we went
Um,
to Leon's Bagels.
I like guys,
That's
low
that's the
key,
first
haven't been
stop.
eating out that much here.
That's the first stop we're going to when I
No,
arrive.
when you come, we'll go to everything. I just haven't been like, I
Yeah.
think I just like I've been so
It's
busy.
always
Like I
different
haven't.
though when you live in a
It's different
city
when you
to
live
when,
there.
yeah.
No, it is, but it just like really shocked me. It's like I actually people have been like, "Where have you been eating?" And I'm like, "I've been cooking."
Cooking. Yeah. But that's what you do when you live in a city. Do you know what I mean?
I know, but I need to like get out there and like try things because like I've only had like 3 bagels and I've been here like a month.
Criminal.
I no, guys, it's actually quite bad. But I went to Trader Joe's and I got like these bagels and I just was having them at home and they're
Mm.
so good. And like the thing is, I don't know why. I don't know if it's just the anxiety of settling into a new city, but I haven't been like that hungry. Like I've
Yeah,
been
I kind
having
of
like
know.
half a bagel and then like dinner, which is honestly like unlike me, guys. I'm a foodie. Like it's not that's not me. Like I guess I've just
But
been so.
I also think in the heat, I eat way less in the heat because I'm just
Oh my God, you're
not.
so right.
Yeah, like when it's really hot, you're just a bit agitated, and like if anything, you're just thirsty.
That's so, you know what? That actually makes way more sense because I was thinking about it the other day. Because there's some days where me and Eve didn't eat till like 5 p.m.
Yeah. God.
And we were like, what's going on with us? Like, this just isn't right. But yeah, so I've only had a couple bagels. I've barely had any pizza, which is absolutely criminal for Tara because
The
Tara
pizza
loves
slice.
New York slice pizza. I've
Mm.
had some lovely fish tacos. Me and Eve went to my
Yeah.
local Italian. Oh my God, guys, it
So
was
nice.
so good. But yeah, I just haven't really. We went for some sushi. I ate
Yeah.
more with Eve than I probably have the entirety that I've been in New York. But
That's
yeah,
nice
I'm
though.
just living. It was so nice. She met some of the people that I've met, which was nice to like
Yeah,
bring
that's really
everybody
nice.
together. We celebrated her birthday. We celebrated 4th of July. We went to a beach on 4th of July, guys. We tried to get to the
So
Hamptons, but
fun.
we were obviously so last minute. People booked that like literally months in advance.
Yeah.
So we went to a local beach, and then we went to like Ow, and then we went to a rooftop on Saturday for her birthday, which was just so
So
nice. But
fun.
Tara did make some silly decisions and send silly little texts.
Silly little drunk texts.
No one let me have my phone when I'm drunk because I think I'm being so funny when it's actually a huge ick. And then I wake up with the fear
Literally.
of God
Oh,
in my soul.
the worst. The
But
actual
anyway,
worst.
now I'm just like back in routine. I've got to get my life together. I've got to find a flat, a job.
Yeah, I'm still on the house hunt, guys. It's honestly such a bloody drag.
Yeah, like why can't we just be given a flat and a house?
It's honestly just tough out there. Like, it's tough in this world. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't want to be thinking about this kind of bullshit.
Adulting is
Like,
hard.
it's so boring. And like, looking for a house was so fun at the beginning, but it's now been a solid year, and I'm like, this is actually so dull.
Beginning, you were like, "Oh my God,"
I was
sending me
so
videos.
excited. I think the issue was that obviously the house which we really wanted fell through, and it fell through after like 6 months, and then obviously we lost well, not so much money, but it's still a fair amount of money on like solicitors and everything. And then since then, just nothing's compared to it. So we're just a bit like, oh,
Flaggy Lindsay.
I know. Anyway, this week, that boring conversation, let's move on. This week, we thought we would discuss body image, you know?
Or just girly pops.
Yeah, getting into the right headspace, what makes us feel good, dealing with that in summer particularly because, less easy to cover up in summer.
Yeah, the truth. I feel like, yeah, we,
Yeah.
we thought we'd talk about body image because I feel like we both, like, I'm in a new city. It's very hot. Been going on dates, been going out with the girls. Lissie's been in a bikini, going on holiday. I feel like it's just very relevant to, like, our current lives.
Situation. I think especially in summer as well, I feel like I don't know, and maybe in your 20s as well, like your body changes a lot, and it's just kind of like dealing with that, what works for you, how to make yourself feel confident. Because I often find, even if I'm not necessarily like trying to lose weight, and just putting it out there, guys, like, obviously, we're not discussing this to be like, you need to be like a size 4 and you need to lose weight. Like, all bodies are great, and we're not talking about this
Guys,
like.
I don't, I think my pinky would be a size 4, don't you worry.
But as in,
Like,
we don't want to be discussing this to like put pressure on people. We're just talking about it like from a personal point of view.
I agree. And I feel like also, like, look, I got big boobs and I'm curvy, so summer is like a tricky without looking like a hoe all the time and feeling comfortable.
Yeah.
It's a
And
tricky
I've got no
situation.
boobs, so I can't even fill a bikini cup, you know?
So
Mate,
we're basically
George,
polar opposites.
this was so bad the other day. George was like leant on my chest and he was like, oh, like, what is that? It's so bony. And I was like, George, that's literally the middle of my fucking boobs. I was like, you're leant on my boobs and you're complaining it's spiking your fucking head.
Sorry, that is pretty
I was
bad,
like,
that.
that's my literal bone. Like, do apologise.
Sorry, that's actually so bad.
We were
George,
cracking up. He was like, what am I lent on? I was like, you're lent on my
on
tits,
my
hun.
on my boobs.
It was honestly so bad. But like bikinis in particular, like I'm so fussy with bikinis because of like this part of my body. Like I cannot wear a triangle shaped bikini. You will not see me dead in a triangle shaped bikini. It does not
Interesting.
suit my boob whatsoever. Like it just is so not a vibe.
Interesting. 'Cause, yeah, I don't actually. I guess I've never thought about it the other way. Like for me in summer, like obviously I've got massive boobs. They're
Okay.
half my body. They're half my body. They're just there. And I think I have the same like insecurity, but I guess on the other side of like
Yeah.
I feel like I just like they always look like they're just like in people's faces and they're just out on the town
Yeah.
in any bikini. So I'm fussy because I'm like, no, I want them to feel like secure
Yeah.
and like stable.
And also, like, you always used to say, like, little cute tops and, like, all of that, like, you would find really hard because if it wasn't secure enough, or like strapless tops, for example, like backless tops, like, what do you do? Like, do you know what I mean?
Guys, well, actually, not like backless, but I have actually found a strapless bra that works, and I cannot express to you how much of a game changer that is for summer girlies with big boobs. Because I
Wow.
literally could never wear anything cutesy, and this was always my thing. As Lissy said, that I'd be like, I don't want to wear like an off the shoulder, or I don't want to do anything, blah blah blah, because I just can't. I don't feel comfortable. Like it just didn't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Victoria's Secret strapless bra. Tell you what, ladies, I don't think I've ever had like it's crazy what a bra can do because I don't think I've ever had such good like body image about myself in the summer.
Wow. That's so
Because I've been
interesting.
wearing loads of like halter tops, loads of like halter neck. Like I got a satin little halter neck which has like a lower back that I just tuck the top of it into like the lower of the strapless bra.
Oh
I have
my
been wearing cute little summer
God.
dresses. I've been wearing tank tops.
I
Like
love that.
she's back, guys. Only took me
She's back.
28 years.
Well, I wore a strapless bra the other day. I was walking around London. I literally realised it had fallen down and it was like round my stomach. I was like, ooh, like it literally just slipped down. I was like,
Sorry, I
right.
knew what you were gonna say as soon as you said that, which is why I started laughing. Because did that not happen to us
It's happened to me
last
multiple
summer?
times. Like
Yeah,
they
I
just
feel
fall
like
down. They don't stay up. Like it's so bad.
I think me and Lissy were like in Notting Hill, and she was like,
Oh yes.
"Oh, like my bra is like on my stomach," and I was like,
Yep. No, literally just falls down. I'm like, right, that's fucking brilliant. Like, get the fucking straps out. Hold that bad boy up.
"Sorry, guys, I can't," because it's me and Lissy are
Um,
literally we could not be more polar opposite in our body types. So like, this is why it's so funny
so
because you never
funny.
think of it from the other side.
No, you really don't. Like you really, really don't. But I think my biggest thing of like actually feeling confident, like if I wanna not even if I wanna or like I don't know, if I'm just feeling like not confident in my body, I genuinely think if like say I've been on holiday or something and I've been like not exercising, as soon as I start exercising, it's like a placebo. You just I feel like
Yeah.
I automatically then just think I look more toned, more like put together. Even if I haven't even if I've just done a week of like going to the gym, then I'm automatically in a better headspace. I think it's like joined headspace and how you feel about your body.
I think it's just really good for your look, guys. Like I'm in no way fucking toned. Like I'm jiggling
You
when I
are.
run. And not right now, guys. Not right now. But I've literally arguably never been more confident in my
Mm,
body. And what I've realized for me is if I'm just out moving my body in
yeah.
the summer, so like steps, like running, like whatever it may be. And like I have barely done anything the last few months, but I've just been walking a lot. Like it's good for my mental health, which then makes me feel
Yes.
good about myself and my body image. It's like a whole
Yeah. That's the
domino
thing.
effect.
It's all
Like I
actually correlated and related. Like, if you're
yeah, like
feeling good up there, you're going to feel good about the rest of your body.
no, and honestly, guys, like I've been out, I've been drinking, I've been eating like random
Mm,
shit. Like I cannot express to you that I have not been in a routine in like 3 months. Like I've just been living in limbo, and I've never felt so good about myself. And I think it's just like getting outside, like walking. When I like the other morning, I did a little like 30-minute Pilates thing at home because
oh,
I was like, oh, I'm just
stunning.
not feeling like.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
just do it while Eve sat there, like things like
But that's
that.
the thing as well. You don't even need to, you don't need to go out for a 10K run and like sweat to death or do this like hardcore gym class. It's actually sometimes just moving your body, like doing that 30-minute Pilates or doing a 20-minute walk or doing something just like which fits in with your routine. Sometimes I literally just do a 15-minute hit at home and it's 15 minutes of just like yeah, you do sweat, but it's like it's not that like it's hard, but it's not
Yeah.
like that hard. 15 minutes, I'm done, and automatically I feel so much better.
I think I agree. I think it's just like little things for yourself. And I think the biggest, I don't know how I've really necessarily done this. I haven't quite figured out what's changed, but I just like kept telling myself when I moved to New York, I was like, okay, who really cares
Mm,
what my body looks like and whatever I'm wearing?
it's true.
Like, who
Also,
cares?
also, like I feel like in the headspace of like maybe when like well, I'm speaking on like a personal thing, but like back in like college or your early 20s, I feel like the way social media is, you have to be like tiny for any boy to find you attractive. But actually, you've got to remember that we all have tights, and so do boys. Some boys are into really tiny girls, which is fine. But some boys are into curvy girls. Some boys like a boob, some boys like a
Boys
bum.
like an ass.
Like, it's so different. Just like we have that opinion on boys. Like, some people like muscles, some people like a bit of, a bit of
Skinny king.
a skinny king. Some people like a little bit of a belly, and that's all fine. Do you
Yeah,
know what I
some people like,
mean?
I feel like it's also about how you carry yourself, guys. Like, if
Hundred
you
percent.
If you literally, I have noticed this about myself, and in the pictures, so many people have messaged me, and I don't know whether it's New York is making me just happy. So people are like, "You're
Oh, babe,
glowing,
you're
you look insane,
glowing.
you look great." And guys, I've honestly like, I all the things I used to be insecure about, like I always used to be insecure about like
Mm-hmm.
my boobs or like my arms in the summer because it's just not where I want it to be.
Yeah,
I have not given two shits because I've just been like, well, who fucking cares? And it's definitely you have those moments where you're like, oh, but like even with
yeah,
the guys here, and when I went on like a hangout thing the other night, and I was trying to decide what to wear. I was like, "Oh, I'm just freaking out over here." I like put on this dress, and I thought, "God, my arms are out. It's quite short. My boobs are like," and I thought,
yeah.
"Well, if this person doesn't think I look good, why would I ever want to be with them?"
Exactly. But
Or
that's
like,
the exact thing.
what, like, and if I carry myself thinking, "Hey, you look fucking great. Look at you in this cute little dress." Like, stunning, and I'm
But
giving
like,
off that energy, and I just pretended. I was
exactly.
like, fake it. I was like,
Fake it
"I
till you
look
make
great.
it.
Look how cute I am." And then, like, Eve took all
Yeah,
these videos of me, and I, like you can see I'm, like, vibing myself, and it's because I was like, "No, who cares?" And if the right person doesn't appreciate it, like, why would I ever be with them?
exactly. And it's the aura you give. Like, I feel like people get an aura from other people. I also think it's finding clothing which makes you feel confident, because obviously different types of clothing make different people feel confident. Like a halter neck on me, I don't feel confident in. My shoulders are wide, and like a halter neck really doesn't help that.
Interesting.
Yeah, I hate a halter neck. So like I would never put on a halter neck, because if I did, I'm not going to feel my best. So it's actually finding clothing which also just like makes you feel good.
That is so interesting because right now, the halter neck is what makes me if you
Really?
look, the green top I wore the other night was a halter neck. The black
Yes.
top, my black satin
That's
top I wore
so
on 4th of
interesting.
July. So that's such a good example.
Yeah.
Like,
But that's the
wow.
thing, like everyone feels confident in different things. So it's just like making sure you're wearing an outfit which makes you feel your best.
No, I think that's so true. And I think I've never, guys, I've never worn a little cute summer sundress ever because
Mm,
I'm at my boobs. And I went as Princess Polly and I found one that like I just liked the way that like it's when it's tight and then slightly A-lines.
Love that.
And
Love
I
that.
think for me, and then I also think a square neck on my
Yes.
boobs
I love a
with
square
thick
neck.
straps
Mm-hmm.
is really flattering on like somebody with big boobs. I think it's really flattering on people, on all people, but like
Yeah.
you guys can wear literally, people with smaller boobs can wear so many different types of
Yeah.
sundresses, whereas I feel like for girls with big boobs it's quite hard. And I put on this like A-line square neck and I was like, oh my God, I love the way this fits. And that made me feel so confident.
Yeah, 100%. I also think it's giving yourself the grace at like different times in your month. You've really taught me this as well. Like, I will literally beat myself up. And then Tara's like, your period's in 2 days or you're on your period. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Like, you do just feel like shit. Like, it was even like in Mallorca, I had my period. I was literally in Mykonos like 3 days before. Mykonos, I felt so good in my body. Like, I was just loving it. Mallorca, I was like, this is bad news. Like, I was like, I look like fucking shit. It was 2 days apart. Do you know what I mean? Like, nothing's changed, hun. But it's because you get
Your
warped
hormones
vision
and your
on your period.
mindset.
You get warped
That's right.
vision, honestly.
Guys, I honestly think on your period, you just need to tell yourself, I'm on my period. That is why I look the exact same and drill it into your brain. Because when
Yeah.
I went to this hangout, well, we're gonna keep calling it that. I had just gotten my period that morning, which for me, sorry guys, Lissy will understand this, but like for me, the first few days of Tara's period, she's not a good person. She's actually quite
She's
scary.
not happy.
She is not a good version of herself. And I would be like to Lissy, I can't shoot today because like I'm on my first three
Yeah,
days, and that was like
a write
explanation
off.
necessary. Yeah.
Although we
So
did have a few shoot days where it would pop. There was a stage on our shoot days where you would pop off on your period, and I was like,
I think I'm like, I think I give like feminine
you
energy on
had
my
like a
period.
glow, and I was like, this is kind of a vibe.
Like guys, it never happened. I don't know if it's just Lissy makes me feel good about myself.
Oh,
That was actually quite cute.
that was
Um,
cute.
But I like we had a few times that I'd shoot. And like normally on my period, guys, I'm literally like my body is disgusting, my face is disgusting, my hair is
Yeah,
disgusting. Who is this
you
personality?
just
I'm
feel
so annoying.
disgusting
Everyone hates me.
inside. Yeah,
Yeah,
God,
and
that's
I'm
a
like, oh God,
classic.
everyone hates me.
You're
I
like, I
hate
have no
myself.
friends.
That's my go-to. I'm like, nobody likes me. Everyone's forgetting about me because I moved away. And I literally put on this dress and I was like, okay, like I feel so like gross. And then Eve was like, you're literally on your period. And I was like, I'm on my period. Like I look the same. Also, and then this is just what I keep saying to myself. If you're hanging out with somebody like a friend or a guy and you're on your period or you're in the summer and you don't feel too hot in your body that week and
Mm.
they think any type way about it, why would you want them in your lives anyway?
But that's what I was about to say. I was like, the people around you, like, surround yourself by the people who are like, babe, like, you look fucking incredible. And if someone's gonna hype you up, it's gonna go to your head. So, like, if you're on your period and you feel like shit and everyone's like, hun, like, you literally look so good, like, surround yourself with those kind of people. Do you know what I mean?
No, 100%. I sent you the videos that Eve took of me because she was hyping me up, and I was like, "This is what it looks like sat down." Because she was like, "No, you look so good," and I was like, "Lissy, this is what it looks like sat down." And Lissy was like, "You look incredible," and I was like, "Okay, maybe I look incredible then." Lissy told me I
Yeah.
look incredible, so I must look incredible. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it did
But
actually
also,
change my mindset quite a bit.
no one can tell the difference apart from yourself. Of course, you're going to notice the difference because you look at yourself every day in the mirror. Like, of course, you're going to know because you know your body inside and out. But honestly, like, no one else will even batter an eyelid.
And honestly, guys, I can honestly say. I don't really look at anyone's body and think about anything. So that's what I try and remind
Never,
myself. Like most
never.
people, yeah, sometimes I look at a girl and be like, dang, like
Yeah,
she
she looks
looks fucking
incredible.
great.
Yeah,
But like other than that, like I actually don't really ever look at I
no.
used to a lot more, I think, compare myself to women. But
Oh my
I've just
God,
like
I did.
changed a lot more of my mindset. But I think if I'm not thinking about it, this girl walking down the street's probably not thinking about it. This guy's probably
No.
not thinking about it. So why am I letting that? And then like I think when you're insecure in an outfit or insecure in yourself, you like your body language says it. Whereas if you just like
Yeah,
own it and just
but
like
that's
be
the
who you are,
thing.
that's what's sexy.
And 9 times out of 10, when you when a girl catches your eye right and you're like, oh my God, she looks incredible, 9 times out of 10, it's because she is like so confident. She's strutting her stuff and you're like, she's a fucking vibe. Whereas you wouldn't necessarily catch someone's attention if they look awkward and self-conscious. And don't get me wrong, we've all been there. And like, I
Yeah,
still get those days where like you just feel shit and you're constantly fiddling and you're constantly kind of
that's what I was about to
sorting
say. It's like
yourself out.
adjusting your outfit
Yeah.
continuously.
But actually, it is a mindset. It really is.
Me and you, literally every episode, guys, is the mindset. Guys, is the mindset.
Yeah,
But it is like
it is. Everything is a mindset.
it
Sorry
really.
to
I
say
think
it.
it is, and I think my advice definitely for like summer, if you're feeling insecure, is find like 3 or 4 solid outfits that make you feel good. So like
Yeah.
on those days when you're feeling shit and you need to wear a dress or you need to wear trousers and a
Mm-hmm.
cute top,
Then
like
you've
maybe
got a
you
good
have like
option.
birthdays or holidays or whatever, and you just find those like 3 or 4 like outfits that just never fail you. And
Yeah.
then you don't have that like body image stress when it comes to it. Because I found with me, now that I found like a few outfits that I really feel good in.
Yeah.
Like when I'm just like not feeling myself, I just throw on one of those and it completely takes away that whole like meltdown about the body image because of
Trying
an
to find
outfit.
what to wear. But also, I think what would be really good is if you are a bit like lost with your weight and how to dress your body, is, and some people, if you prefer shopping in store, then go in store. But if you prefer ordering, what I would do is I would just order like so many different styles of everything. Try it all on, see what your favorite style is, and then send back the rest. Like try the halter neck, the square neck, the V neck, the cow neck. Try all of those things and see what you feel best in, and then go from there. Like I love a
And
square
make
neck.
it,
Like these vests are my
yeah,
favorite thing.
but wait, can you see? I don't know. No, it will show you because my face is just covering you right now. I think like this sort of thick strap, which Lissy has, with
Yeah.
the like slight curve of the square neck is really flattering on most people, I would say.
It's such a good one. Like it's such a good one. I absolutely love tops like this. But that's the thing. Like it's just finding. I remember like I used to find it so difficult to find a pair of denim shorts. Denim shorts is impossible. I think.
That one I would recommend, ladies, Abercrombie. I gotta tell you,
I actually did
Abercrombie
get
is
a
the
really
best.
good pair of. Oh, it says reconnecting. Oh,
Yeah,
there
it
we
just
go.
did it for a second, but we're back.
I got a really good pair of denim shorts. Now I wouldn't actually normally recommend Zara because I do think they're pretty hit and miss. But this year I did get a really good pair of denim shorts from
That is
Zara.
rogue. That is
I
a rogue
did. They're my
recommendation.
favorite. I'm not going to recommend
Zara
it, but
denim is the worst, and I stand by that.
I
That
did
is
love
rogue.
their shorts this year. I got a really good pair of mum shorts.
Nah, I'm guys, don't listen to Lissy. Don't put yourself through that turmoil. Do not go in.
Fairs,
Maybe,
to be fair.
maybe, maybe Lissy will give us the name of like that one specific pair, but there is nothing more humbling than a
That is
Zara changing
true.
room.
That
And
is
on your
true.
journey to find body image, I'm going to tell you right
Oh my
now.
god, I broke. Yeah, don't go into Zara. I broke a top in Zara changing room the other day. It was like this corset, like strapless corset. I put it on and it was tight to say the least. Anyway, I put it on and I was like, right, I couldn't possibly buy this. You know, when you get so hot and sticky, I could not get it off. I was by myself. I was literally in the changing room, like, oh, like trying to get it over my head. The fucking thing ripped. I was like, oh my gosh.
Sorry, guys. This is what I mean. Zara is
I
stressful.
was like,
Don't do
oh,
it.
back on the hanger, give that back. I
I
think it
have
had
a
already
fear of getting
partly
stuck in
ripped
it.
though. I think
Yeah.
it had already partly ripped because I think it just like carried on the rip. Do you know what I mean? No, there's nothing worse than getting something stuck and it's like stuck around your head and on your shoulders and you're literally like in this tunnel and then you get so claustrophobic, you get even hotter, you're then getting sticky, so the clothing is sticking to your body and you're like, get it off me.
That's,
Oh,
it's
it's
so
the
true. We've all been
worst.
there. No, don't
It is
listen
the
to Lissy about
worst.
Zara. Go to
Go to
Abercrombie.
no, Abercrombie is great for jeans as well.
They're like a curve range. I tried on loads of different shorts in the same style in normal and curve. And then like I like two pairs, one in the normal range and one in the curve range. But like
Nice.
just the way that they all fit so differently. And I got a
Yeah.
pair that's a bit longer so that I can just wear it every day with like a t-shirt and not feel like,
So nice.
and it that really changed the game for me. Also a skirt.
Yes, I do quite like a skirt.
No, ladies, especially if you are tall, for summer, you're feeling a little bit insecure. You're like constantly pulling your skirts down or
Yeah.
adjusting your dress. Get a little skirt. I can't tell you, a little A-line. Nothing more
Cute.
flattering than like a slight A-line skirt. That would be my, like, I have a white one and I just think it's so flattering. I got it thick so I don't feel like it's like tight against my tummy.
Yeah, nice. Love that.
That's,
Chef's kiss.
but I feel like if you sit there thinking about what is negative about yourself,
You're going to get into the negative mindset.
yeah. Whereas I'm not, yeah, I don't fucking like my arms, but you know what? Who cares? I'm working on it. But let's get, like, I'm too sweaty to be having my arms covered. Like, out I go.
Too fucking right.
I'm like, off I pop.
Do you know what? I kind of hate my arms as well. I feel like hating your arms is an underrated thing. Like, I feel like no one thinks about arms, but I hate my arms. And I know quite a few people who also hate their arms.
No, I feel like people do really hate their
Yeah.
arms. I feel like it's the thing. Gotta say that the other day, I took a picture on point 0.5 and I went, oh,
Humbling.
what is that? What is that? That is not me. It's not Tara.
Humbling. Sometimes 0.5 can be truly humbling. It's like,
I thought,
oh shit.
I was like, I don't think that's Tara. It might be. I'm hoping
But
it's
I don't
not,
want to believe
but
it. Anyway, should we do the FaceTime therapist?
yes, our favorite game.
Okay, I don't know if this is going to stay on. Am I still there?
No.
Oh. I'm going to have to kind of... Okay, wait, let me...
Summarize it for us.
Okay, I've kind of like memorized it. I don't have my iPad on me. So it goes, hey girls, love the pod. Hang on. I need some advice. I need some advice because I can't help but think I'm being left out of a friendship group, my friendship group.
This is so chaotic.
Whenever they meet, they're always talking about stuff that I don't know. So I can't help but think that they're in a separate group chat. Should I mention something or am I overthinking? I don't want them to think that I'm being silly, but at the same time, it's really getting me down.
Oh, I hate girls sometimes.
I really think that's a bit shit because also I can so picture it as well. Like we have all been there. Like when you get yourself into the mindset of people leaving you out or people not liking you, and then you get into a really anxious state because you're like, if I mention something, is it going to put them off me even more? But at the same time, it is making you upset. So I think you should mention something.
I think mention something, but also like remember that this may be just an insecurity and like to remind yourself to like not just like go from 0 to 100 because there's definitely been
Yeah,
times where like I've felt left out and been upset about it and it turned out to
and
be
you've
like a
blown up.
really like actual explanation where it just like happened super naturally and like
Yeah,
I was busy and like do you know what I mean? Like and the conversations were just had and blah 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 and like it can really happen naturally. So I would just try and hold on to that and then maybe bring it up and be like, hey, like I just thought like I don't want this to be a huge thing, but like I'm feeling a little bit
yeah,
nervous and insecure about this and like I just don't want it to come across bad. Like you can say it in a really like nice way
innocent
without it
way.
being
Yeah.
a huge thing.
I also think, I think like taking a step back before you go in, just to like get the full picture and like help yourself understand why maybe you're feeling like that and seeing if it is a bigger deal than it is. And also remembering that if they do have a separate group chat and they are actually leaving you out, then they're not really meant to be your friends anyway. And if they suddenly come for
That's
you
okay.
because you've mentioned this, then like they're actually not really your mate. Do you know what I mean?
This is literally what I was about to say. I feel like why would you want like which is shit and easier said than done because this is your friendship group and
Of
like
course.
it comes with a pinch of salt. But like I have been in situations like that where I felt like that. And I did adopt the mindset, like, if these people are going to treat you like this, they're not going to be your long-term friends. Do you want to be in a state of anxiety with these people forever,
Yeah.
or do you want to branch out and find people that like genuinely care for you and value you as a friend?
But I also think as well is maybe taking a step back and seeing, like, so I used to be in a really awful anxious state when I was on the contraceptive pill. And it was only when I came off the pill where I was like, what the fuck? Like, because I never even thought I'd been on the pill for so long and I'd actually changed the pill I was on because the pill I was on was being discontinued. So they put me on to like a similar one. And I
Hmm.
literally became this anxious wreck. And I was like, what's going on? Anyway, COVID then hit and I stopped taking the pill. And I genuinely, like, the mindset change, I was a completely different person. Like, I used to always think my friends hated me or they were leaving me out or they were talking about me or I had done something wrong or I would overthink something that I had said. Literally since then, completely changed.
That is so wild, isn't it? That
Yeah,
like things like that
I
can
know.
affect you that much.
Like, it was mental. I literally, because I never even realised it was because of the pill. Because people used to always be like, oh, do you feel different? And I used to be like, no, not at all. It was only then when I stopped taking the pill, I was like,
That
whoa.
you realize. So
Yeah.
yeah, maybe Lissy's right then. Take a look at like the things, your environment,
Mm-hmm.
what's going on in your life, if you're taking contraceptive, like any of these sort of things, and think,
Yeah.
is there anything that's adding to me feeling like this? Or did a situation happen that you're not over? Like,
Yeah.
is there
And then
something
maybe
that's
discuss
fueling
that with
it?
them. Yeah.
And if they're
100%.
your true friends, they'll be open and want to discuss it, because no true friend would ever want you to be sat there feeling bad about
No.
yourself.
And certainly not because of their actions, you know?
1000%. So I think that will be another telltale sign, like if they want to like actually discuss it with you and listen to you.
Yeah. I think definitely take a step back first and just like maybe look at external factors. And then if you really want to say something, then I would say something anyway, because you should be open with your feelings anyway to your friends. Even if you just said, look, I'm feeling really anxious at the moment. I'm sure I'm overthinking this, but like, is this the case? Or like, can you just explain why you did this or why you're talking about this and I wasn't aware or whatever it is. But like also opening up to them about your feelings, like, and that you feel anxious at the moment, and then they might like try and help you not feel anxious, or like, but if they don't, then actually maybe they're not meant to be for you.
And I think if they do like actually like really love you, which I'm sure they do, and they want to like fix things, they'll know then like what's triggering you and make sure that they're not doing that. Like,
Absolutely.
there's definitely times where friends have been like, hey, like mad or upset towards something that I've done. And once I knew and understand that, like for me, it meant nothing,
Yeah,
because it wouldn't bother me if someone did it to me, but for them, it was like a
it did.
trigger. And
And
that's
it's
a
also
really good thing to
okay.
know.
Yeah, and it's also okay to have different things compared. That's what makes everyone different, is having different things which you know, some people like and some people don't mind. Like, that's why everyone's different.
I think it's a good thing just to always have an open conversation with your friend when you're feeling left out, like not as
Yeah.
close, whatever it is, because I do just think sometimes people don't realize and you have other things going on, and
Yeah.
it can just be so easily misconstrued. And I think that's how it goes from 0 to 100 real quick in friendships.
Yeah.
And so I think, yeah, like just take a breather and
Yeah.
then communicate.
100%. Anyway, Tara's got a juicy secret this episode.
Okay, guys. I can't say names, but I'm gonna say, I've actually already told you this, but
Oh. Also,
so
I'm excited.
somebody that we think has a very strange relationship with men
Oh, yes.
while she's in a relationship. She's in a long-term relationship, right? She's been in this long-term relationship for, let's say, I think it's about 8 years now. Must be 8 or 9. I should know that, but they've been about 8 years. Anyway, she is one of those girls who like centers her life around men,
Mm-hmm. Gets
hate them.
validation from men.
Yeah, and got really weird about a certain somebody. I'm not gonna name names, being close to one of her guy friends,
Yeah.
and was like acting like low key, like somebody like would act as like a jealous ex
Yeah.
girlfriend.
I was about to say a psycho ex.
Like it was
Yet
like
she was in a
genuinely giving.
relationship.
No, literally, she's in a long time, lives with her partner, like is like so in love with him apparently. Anyway, she like I certain people were like, is this, are we going crazy, or is that like really weird? Like she's acting like a girlfriend, a jealous ex-girlfriend, sending him all this sort of stuff. It was very sus. Anyway, the other night I was out with a mutual, and they told me it's not the first time it happened, ladies and gents. She had another weird relationship a couple of years ago before my time, before I knew. And you know what?
Bizarre.
It's just weird. And I'm like, how does her boyfriend not know?
It's bizarre. I also feel bad for the boyfriend.
Oh, I mean, I do, but also,
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
see me? How much do we feel bad for him? But like, guys, I honestly was gagged. I wish I could say names, but I can't. But I was absolutely gagged because do you know sometimes when you think, are you being crazy about somebody?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you find out like
It's happened
you're
before.
not. And like, sorry, can we just discuss like, can you imagine like always like I just if I was that partner, like what would you do? Like your partner basically gets validation from like members of that sex
And
that
then
aren't her
gets
partner,
and then
which is
gets
you.
like psychotic about anyone else like becoming close with them. Like, I'm sorry,
Like,
but that is
sorry, so none
bizarre.
of these males can have girlfriends or like date girls?
So weird. Ugh, like I hate that.
It's absolutely wild. Anyway, it's not. I can't. It's not super juicy in the fact I can't say names, but I think that I gave me a little tickle this weekend. I'll tell you that.
And you know what? When you have a feeling about someone, best believe that gut feeling is correct.
We're just girls, and she's just a girl that loves men.
Anyway, that is going to wrap up the episode for this week.
So fun. I feel like I haven't filmed in ages. I don't really
Yeah, it
know
was
what we talked about. Can't wait to
great.
watch when you edit it, babe.
I,
Let us know that we're gonna do a lot more on stories soon. Some like
yes.
fun things, get more interactive. But let us know what you'd like to hear. Like if you
Yeah.
have anything, leave it in the comment. You can comment on Spotify. You told me that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
And we'll put it on our stories too and see if there's any. Because I feel like body image is super relevant to summer. So I wonder if there's anything
Yeah.
else like relevant to summer that could help.
Yeah. Defo. Amazing. Well, thank you so much, guys. Love you.
Love you. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.